Hello and welcome to The Psychology of Everything. I'm thrilled to have you here with me as we explore the fascinating world of psychology together. Today, as we delve into the fascinating topic of poetry therapy. Poetry therapy is a unique form of therapy that uses the power of words and the creative process of writing poetry to promote healing and personal growth. Through this approach, individuals can explore their emotions, thoughts, and experiences in a safe and supportive environment. In today's discussion, we'll explore the benefits of poetry therapy, how it works, and the different techniques used by therapists. We'll also touch on how poetry therapy can be used in various settings, including mental health treatment, dedication, and self-care. So, sit back, relax, and get ready to learn more about the transformative power of poetry therapy. A poetry therapist is a trained professional who uses poetry as a tool for therapy and personal growth. They may work with individuals or groups, and their aim is to help clients explore their thoughts, feelings, and experiences through the use of poetry. Poetry therapists may use various techniques to facilitate the therapeutic process, such as reading and discussing poems, writing original poems, or engaging in creative activities inspired by poetry. The focus is on using the language and imagery of poetry to help clients access and express emotions, gain insights into their experiences, and develop new perspectives and coping strategies. Poetry therapy can be used to address a wide range of issues such as grief and loss, trauma, anxiety, depression, and relationship problems. It is often used in conjunction with other forms of therapy, such as talk therapy or cognitive behavioral therapy. Poetry therapy is a relatively new field, but it has gained recognition as a powerful tool for personal growth and healing. It requires specialized training and certification, and practitioners may work in a variety of settings, including hospitals, schools, and private practices. It is important to remember that poetry can be used as a therapeutic tool to help individuals express their emotions, thoughts, and experiences in a creative and meaningful way. In other words, poetry can be a powerful tool for self-expression, reflection, and healing. Encouraging individuals to engage with poetry can be a valuable part of the therapeutic process. Now, here are some ways to use poetry as therapy. Tip number 1: writing poetry. Encourage the individual to write their own poems about their experiences, feelings, and thoughts. They can explore different forms of poetry, such as haiku, free verse, sonnets, or ballads, and experiment with different themes and structures. Writing poetry can help the individual process their emotions and gain a deeper understanding of themselves. Tip number 2: reading poetry. Reading poetry can be a therapeutic experience as well. Encourage the individual to read poems that resonate with them or that address their particular concerns. They can also read poems that offer hope or inspiration, or that provide a different perspective on their situation. Tip number 4: sharing poetry. Encourage the individual to share their poems with others, whether that is in a therapy session or in a supportive community of poets. Sharing poetry can help the individual feel heard, understood, and validated, and can also provide an opportunity for feedback and encouragement. Tip number 5: using poetry prompts. Provide poetry prompts to help the individual get started with writing. Prompts can include phrases, images, or themes that are relevant to the individual's experience. For example, a prompt might be, write a poem about the first time you felt truly understood. Our final tip is analyzing poetry. Analyzing poetry can help the individual gain insight into their own experiences and emotions. Encourage them to read and analyze poems that speak to them and to identify the themes, imagery, and language that resonate with their own experiences. Let's Look at Martin Carter's poem, This is the Dark Time, My Love, has an illustration, and consider how it might assist someone deal with an issue such as war or oppression. This is the Dark Time, My Love by Martin Carter. This is the dark time, my love, all round the land brown beetles crawl about. The shining sun is hidden in the sky, red flowers bend their heads in awful sorrow. This is the dark time, my love, it is the season of oppression, dark metal, and tears. It is the festival of guns, the carnival of misery. Everywhere the faces of men are strained and anxious. Who comes walking in the dark night time? Whose boot of steel tramps down the slender grass? It is the man of death, my love, the strange invader watching you sleep and aiming at your dream. Firstly, the poem acknowledges the difficult reality of war and its impact on people's lives. By describing the destruction, chaos, and despair caused by war, the poem acknowledges the pain and suffering that individuals may experience during such times. This acknowledgement can provide a sense of validation and understanding to those who are coping with war-related trauma, helping them to feel less alone and isolated. Secondly, the poem encourages individuals to stay strong and to resist giving up hope. Despite the bleakness of the situation, the poem suggests that it is important to remain steadfast and to keep fighting for a better future. This message of resilience and perseverance can inspire individuals to keep going even when faced with overwhelming adversity. Finally, the poem highlights the power of love and community in times of hardship. By addressing the poem to a loved one, the speaker emphasizes the importance of human connection and support during difficult times. This can serve as a reminder to individuals that they are not alone and that there are people who care for them and are willing to help them through the challenges of war. Overall, This is the Dark Time, My Love, can help individuals cope with war by acknowledging their experiences, encouraging resilience and hope, and highlighting the importance of love and community in times of crisis. Thank you so much for staying until the end of today's discussion on the psychology of everything. Your attention and engagement are greatly appreciated. If you enjoyed today's content and would like to see more, I invite you to subscribe to our channel. By doing so, you'll never miss a new video and you'll be helping us grow our community of like-minded individuals interested in exploring the fascinating world of psychology. Once again, thank you for your time and I hope to see you again soon.